Okay, good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to discuss about various types of blood groups in human beings. Okay. Before going to discuss about the human blood groups, first of all we have to discuss about what is blood. Okay, generally blood is a fluid type of connective tissue. Generally we know about that one. Blood is a fluid type of connective tissue. Fluid type of connective tissue. It is a connective tissue which connects in all organs in our body. It is a fluid type of connective tissue. This in the blood various types of components is there. We know very well about that one. In the blood it consists various types of components. What are the types of components is there in blood? In blood, components of blood. Blood components. Okay, blood generally RBC, red blood cells, RBC are erythrocytes, double BC are leukocytes, and blood platelets are thrombocytes. Blood platelets are thrombocytes, and also plasma. Okay, plasma. Okay, up to 45% of blood is what it is covered with what RBC, the blood platelets, blood cells. And remaining 55% it contain, the blood contain 55% of plasma. Okay, this is also very important. That means 55% of plasma is there, remaining 45% is whatever blood cells is WBC, RBC or blood platelets. Okay, now we are going to discuss about blood groups. How can we identify the various types of blood groups? Okay, generally ABO type of blood groups we will observe in human being. ABO type of blood groups. Okay, generally the blood groups, ABO type of blood groups are classified into, divided into A group and B group and AB group and O group. There are 4 types of blood groups. The main important types of blood groups in human beings are A, B, and AB, O group of blood. We are observing different types of different persons. Okay, different human beings. We observe various types of blood groups in a family or in a group of population. Okay, here the blood groups are different. Is there? How the blood groups are classified? Who classified? Who discovered the blood groups? And before, until 19th century, nobody, they don't know about what various types of blood groups. After 19th century, Karl Landsteiner, the scientist name is what? Karl Landsteiner is the scientist. He discovered various types of blood groups in human beings after 19th century. He got Nobel Prize in 1930. Okay, he got a Nobel Prize, especially Landsteiner. Why? Because the invention of various types of blood groups in human beings. Okay, how he invented various types of blood groups in human beings. Okay, Karl Landsteiner is the first. He only, so that he is called father of blood groups also. Father of blood groups. So that why? Because it's called father of blood groups means what? He only invented various types of blood groups in human beings. So that he is called father of blood groups. Okay, how he invented various types of blood groups? How he discovered? Okay, what he observed in our blood? For example, okay, first of all, we have to discuss about antigen and antibody. Okay, antigen and antibody. Antigen, that is especially for one type of protein which is located on the surface of the red blood cells. That antigen, it is useful to binding, that is the microorganism, whatever foreign materials are enter into the body, that is binding with antigen. That binding with what? Antigen. And when microorganism is enter into the body, automatically antigen triggers and stimulates what? Antibodies in our body. The antibodies are produced by plasma. Plasma is also substance of what? Blood. In blood, what antibodies are releasing? What is the use of, what is the advantage of antibody? That antibody is useful to bind the antigen, useful to bind the microorganism. It stops the entering of microorganism. It stops the entering of germs. It kills whatever. That means in outside the cell, whatever foreign materials are attached to the cell. Foreign materials means what? Nothing but microorganisms are attached to the cell. These antibodies destroy whatever foreign materials are attached outside the cell. Okay, which microorganisms are binding with antigen. These antibodies are, it destroy whatever microorganisms around the cell, whatever microorganisms or germs or foreign material, it destroy foreign material. That is antibodies. Okay, antigen is useful to, that is one type of protein. Okay, that antigen is useful to what? Trigger or stimulating antibodies. Antibodies are produced in our plasma. Okay, plasma is also liquid substance, whatever up to 55% of plasma is there in our body. That in our blood, the plasma is useful to produce what? Antibodies. Okay, that is. First of all, okay, we are discussing about blood groups. When we are discussing about the blood group, first of all, in a blood, RBC cells is there. This is what? RBC. Okay, that RBC, the surface of the RBC, some proteins are attached to the surface of the RBC. Which proteins are attached? For example, on the surface of the RBC, some proteins, nothing but we can call antigens. Antigen is attaching on the surface of the RBC. Based on which type of RBC, blood groups are classified. That means in some blood cells, this is RBC. In some RBC, antigen A, or on the surface of the RBC, antigen A is attaching on the surface. Some blood cells, antigen B. Some blood cells, antigen A, B are attaching on the surface of the RBC. Try to understand. Okay, on the surface of the, based on the type of antigen, that blood group is classified. Okay, generally AB O group type of blood cells classified into blood group A, blood group B, blood group AB, blood group O. Okay, here it is classified into what? Based on the antigen which is located on the surface of the RBC. For example, if you observe it, that this is RBC. This one is the red blood cells. Okay, red blood cell, RBC or erythrocytes. Nothing but you can call red blood cell, RBC. The surface of the RBC, antigen A. Antigen, these are what? Antigen A is located on the surface of the RBC. There are antigens are attaching with what? RBCs. So that this is which type of blood group? Means what? Blood group A. This is type of which type of blood group? Why? Because A type of antigens are attaching in this blood group, so that it is blood group A. And next one, if you observe another blood cell, for example, in another blood cell, B type of antigens are attaching. Okay, antigen B. So that it is blood group B. Based on the type of antigen which are located on the surface of the RBC, blood group is classified. If on the surface of the RBC, A group of antigen A is located, that is group A, blood group A. If antigen is B surface is on the surface of the blood group, that is blood group B. And for example, if you take another blood cell, RBC, in that RBC, two types of what? Antigen A, this is antigen A, and antigen B. Both are located only on the surface of the one blood cells, red blood cells. Even antigen A, antigen B, both are located on the surface of the RBC. What happened? This type of blood group we can call AB type of blood group. based on antigen which is located on the surface of the RBC. And last one is what? O group. In that O group, this is what? RBC. In that RBC, there is no antigens. Here, antigen, there is no antigen. Antigen A, antigen B is absent in O group of blood. So that this is which type of blood group? O type of blood group. So that based on the antigen, the blood groups are classified into A group. That means antigen A is located, so that it is a blood group A. Antigen B is located, so that it is a blood group B. It is antigen AB is located. This is we can call AB type of blood group. And no antigen, that is we can call O group of blood. So that based on the antigen, the Kerr-Landsteiner classified the blood groups into 4 groups. Okay, some are A, some are B, some are AB, some are O group type of blood groups are having in different human beings. Okay. For example, here blood group A is there. Here having what? Blood group A. In antigen, when the microorganisms are enter into the body, actually this antigen, whatever located on the surface of the RBC, this antigen triggers, stimulates antibody B. Sorry, what it is? Antibody B, which is the Y-shaped. Antibodies are Y-shaped in structure. So that it will be produced what? Antibody B. Antibody B, quietly opposite to the antigen. Okay, it is produced. Why it is producing? To stop the especially microorganisms, whatever binding with what? Antigen. Okay, to kill, to destroy microorganisms or germs or foreign materials. Okay, so that antibodies are produced. In antibodies are produced in plasma. That is also very important. Always antibodies are produced in our plasma. Okay. Next one, what? Antibody B. For example, antibody B, this is a blood B type of blood group. In that, it produces which type of antibodies? It is produced what? Okay, antibody B, antibody A. Quite the opposite. Don't confuse. Antibody B. And here, in AB group, antigens is there. Try to understand. Antigens is there. These antigen, already A, antigen B, both are located on the surface of the RBC. But it is not produce no antibodies. That means in who are having AB group of blood, in their plasma, it's not produce any type of antibodies in their plasma. Okay, there is no antibodies in their plasma. It is not, these antigens are not triggered, not stimulated to produce what? Antibodies in their plasma. Okay, and last one is what? O group. Actually here no antigens, but in their plasma, who are having O group plasma, O group blood, in their plasma already antibody A, antibody B, antibody AB, and O type of what? Antibodies are produced. Okay, antibody A, B, O group, O type of antibodies are produced in what? Especially what we call this is in O group type of blood. Try to understand. That means in plasma, who are O group, in their antibodies, which antibodies are produced in who are O group blood people, in that O group, who are having O group type of blood, for them in their plasma already which type of antibodies are produced? A, B, and O type of antibodies are produced automatically in O group type of blood groups. Okay, so that based on the antigen, the blood groups are classified. Okay, now in a laboratory, generally in a laboratory, how they observe what types of blood, how they classify, how they can identify the blood groups. They are using two anti-sera A, anti-sera A and anti-sera B. These are what? anti-sera A, anti-sera B. These are nothing but these are the serum, anti-serum A, anti-serum B. Anti-serum is nothing but antibodies. That means in a bottle it is available in outside medical shops also. Okay, to identify the types of blood group they are using in laboratory, anti-sera A and anti-sera B. What is these? These are antibodies. Antibodies. Okay, generally anti-sera A is blue in color. Okay, anti-sera A is what? Blue in color. Especially anti-sera B is what? Yellow color. Yellow color. Anti-sera A, anti-sera B. These are, one is blue color, one is blue color. What is the use of these anti-sera A and anti-sera B? These are useful to identify the type of blood group. Okay, in taken sample. For example, generally when we are entering into the laboratory, they are taking one sample, blood sample, blood drops they are taking. Okay, what they are doing, especially for based on the coagulation of the blood. Okay, they are using anti-sera A, anti-sera B based on the coagulation. Coagulation means clumping. Based on the clumping, based on the coagulation, they classified the blood groups. Okay, they classified the blood groups. Blood groups. For example, here. Anti-sera A, for example, they took one sample, blood sample. This is what? Blood sample, any blood sample. If that blood sample, they are taking one drop of blood and they are adding to that blood anti-sera A and anti-sera. First of all, they are adding anti-sera A. If it is clumping, it is A coagulated. Coagulated means clump. Okay, it is smallly divided. Okay, if it is coagulated, it is blood group A. If it is, why it is clumping means this blood group, if you pour one drop of anti-sera A, for example, this blood group is anti-sera, this blood group A type of blood group, it is automatically what? Agglutination happens. Agglutination, why it is agglutinate means what? Anti-sera A, in that antigen is anti-sera A is that is the antibodies A, but this is a type of blood group, so that's both are same only, so that it is the agglutinate. If it is not agglutinate, it is not what? A group of blood. For example only. For example, we took one more what? Blood drop. One more blood drop. This is what? Blood drop. Okay. In that blood drop, we are added anti-sera B. If it is coagulated, this is the blood group B. Try to understand. If first of all we have to take one or two drops of blood, in that you have to add anti-sera A. If you added anti-sera A, if it is coagulated, that is anti-sera blood group A. Okay, and blood group B. If you pour one or two drops of what? Anti-sera B, automatically if it is coagulated with what? That blood drop, it is what we call blood group B. Okay, try to understand. Okay, then for example, we took one more blood sample. If you pour anti-sera A, if it is coagulated, then if you have to take one more drop. If you pour anti-sera B, it is coagulated with anti-sera A and anti-sera B. Try to understand. If it is coagulated, that blood drop, whatever blood sample we are taken, it is coagulated, so it is agglutination with what? It is agglutination with anti-sera A, anti-sera B, that is AB type of blood group. Try to understand. For example, I am taken blood sample from Manasi. Okay, for example, 2 drops I am taken. One drop here, I kept one drop, another drop. I am poured one drop of blood, anti-sera A, here I am added, anti-sera B, here I am added. Okay, I am collected one sample only, from one person only. one individual only collected one blood sample and used two drops. That means anti-sera A and anti-sera B. Both antibodies we are using. If it is what agglutinate with anti-sera A and anti-sera B, that is AB type of blood group. Try to understand. It is AB type of blood group. For example, again I took one more blood sample from other person. Okay, not same person, other person. I am taking one more blood sample. Again I am used anti-sera A and anti-sera B. For example, it is not coagulated. It is not what agglutinates. It is not, sample is like that only. Why? Because there is no antigens here in O group. So that it is not agglutinated with anti-sera A. It is not agglutinated with anti-sera B. So that it is which type of blood group? O type of blood group. No agglutination. Agglutination. There is no agglutination in O type of blood group. Clear everyone? Okay, listen. Okay. For example, if you take any sample, it is agglutinate with antibody A or anti-sera A, that is A group of blood group. Okay. If it is agglutinated with blood sample, whatever blood group sample we are taken, that is agglutinated with B, that is B type of blood group. It is agglutinated with whatever sample. For example, I am taken from what Surabhi. Okay, Surabhi given one sample. For example, Surabhi sample I am used to anti-sera A and anti-sera B. It is that blood sample. It is agglutinated with anti-sera A and anti-sera B. It is which type of blood group? That is AB type of blood group. For example, I have taken one more blood group from what Sridhar. For example, Sridhar blood is sample is what? It is not agglutinated with anti-sera A and anti-sera B. That is which type of blood group? O type of blood group. Clear everyone? Okay. This is types of blood group. Okay. Classify the types of blood groups. Now we are going to discuss about positive and negative blood group. Okay, some are A positive, some are B positive, some are A negative, some are B negative, some are O positive, some are O negative, some are AB positive, some are AB negative. Various types of what types of blood groups is there. Okay, now we are going to discuss about how they classified positive and negative blood groups. Okay, clear everyone this up to this? Okay, now what we have to discuss about that one? Now we have to discuss about how we will classify positive and negative blood groups. Okay, up to now what we learned, types of blood groups, how they classified types of blood groups. Okay, now we are going to discuss about positive and negative. Okay, positive and negative. Okay, for example, based on positive and negative, based on RH factor. What is RH factor? RH factor is a protein, type of protein which is located on the surface of the RBC, same like antigens. These are also located on the surface of the antigens, on the surface of the RBC. Not for all. Not for all. Very few. Some are. Okay. It is located some people only. Not for all. Okay. So that based on antigen, based on RH factor. What is RH factor? After 1937, and what happened especially for Karl Landsteiner only, this one also discovered, invented by Karl Landsteiner only, this scientist named Landsteiner and Wiener, and both are, they discovered RH factor, they observed. Who observed? These scientists, that scientist only, who was father of blood groups, he only observed. What he observed? RH factor. Where he observed? Rhesus monkey. That is a monkey. He observed RH factor first of all in monkey. The monkey name is Rhesus. So that the name taken RH Rhesus monkey. First he observed in Rhesus monkey. What he observed? RH factor. What is RH factor? That is a type of protein which is located on the surface of the RBC. Okay. Same thing. Whatever factor he observed in Rhesus monkey, same factor he observed in human beings also. Who observed? Landsteiner observed in human beings also. Okay, RH factor. Where he observed on the surface of the RBC. Same, for example, this is RBC. On the surface of the RBC, antigens are located. Not only antigens, in some of them, not for all. Some of them he observed what? Okay, some of them he observed what? RH factor. RH factor, type of proteins on the surface of the blood. So that, for example, this is blood group A. In blood group A, if on the surface of the RBC, blood group A, on the surface of the RBC, RH factors are located, this is A positive. If there is no RH factor, this is A negative. Try to understand. Okay, this is B. If B blood cells, RH factor is located, this is B positive. If RH factor is absent, that is B negative. Okay, RH factor is located on AB group, that is AB positive and AB negative. Okay, if RH factor is absent, that is AB negative. And O positive and O negative based on the RH factors. Based on RH factors, okay, this is a negative and A positive. Clear everyone? Okay, based on. Okay, this is very important. Okay, here generally the O group blood we can call universal donor. Universal donor. Okay, after completion of universal donor. AB group we can call universal recipients. Receiver are okay, universal receiver. You receive the blood. AB group receive the blood from other blood groups also. Blood group A, blood group B, blood group O. Okay, it is suitable for all blood groups. Universal receiver, but in that blood group, whatever AB blood group is not suitable to give to others. Why? Because it is not suitable means what? In that antibodies are absent. Okay, here O group is what? Universal donor. It is suitable for to donate to all other blood groups A, B, O, AB. Universal donor we can call. Okay, yeah, that is universal receiver we can call AB blood group. Universal donor we can call O type of blood group. Now here we have to discuss about RH factor. Or you understand how we can identify positive and negative based on the RH factor which are located on the surface of the RBC. If it is located RH factor on the surface of the RBC, that is we can call positive. If RH factor is not there, that is negative. Okay, especially in the United States, up to 85% of people are what? RH positive, and only 15% people are what? RH negative. Most of them are RH positive. Okay, we will take one example about RH factor. Okay, we will discuss about how RH factor is affects in human beings. Okay, we have to discuss about that one. Okay, here, for example, okay, one husband and wife. For example, one couple. We have to take one example. Husband. Husband is what? RH positive, and wife is RH negative. And both of them, the first child, if the first child is RH positive, what happen in female body when the fetus is developing? Fetus means what? The baby is developing in female body. Okay, when at the time of baby, when baby or fetus developing in female body, what happens in female body? In female body, no, there is no RH factors. RH factors is absent in her blood. In husband blood, RH factor is there. Okay. In baby blood is what? RH is a dominant character. so that the baby, the blood, whatever the baby is there, that is a fetus. In that fetus is what? RH, that is the fetus developing with what? RH factor. The blood is having RH factor. So that what happened in her blood? Anti-RH factors are developing. Antibodies are anti-RH are developing in female body. Anti-RH is developing in female body. In first baby there is no problem. Why? Because it takes for development of RH factor, it will take some time. She given birth to continuous pregnancy, next pregnancy. In next pregnancy also the baby is RH positive. What happened? Already in her blood, try to understand. Already in her blood, RH factors are developed. Antibodies are developed. RH antibodies are developed. Anti-RH factors are developed in her body. That anti-RH factor, antibodies or whatever developed in her body, that is used, that is destroy the blood cells in second baby fetus. Destroys, it damage, it destroys what? Second baby RBC cells. Why? Already in her body antibodies is there, anti-RH is there. So that what happened? Okay, here if in second baby also developing with the RH factor, what will be happen actually? Already in her body RH, anti-RH are produced. That anti-RH, whatever already antibodies are developed in female body, that antibodies what? Destroys or damage or clumping the blood cells. Clumping the blood cells. Okay. Okay. Actually this RH factor, whatever RH factors are produced in female body, whatever in female body, in second baby affected with what? That already her body RH antibodies is there, anti-RH factors is there. That is what? Damage the red blood cells. Okay, in fetus, in second baby fetus. That is we can call HDN disease, or we can call erythroblastosis. What we call erythro means red blood cells. Blastosis. Okay, blast what? Red blood cell. Damage, destroy the red blood cell. That is the cause of disease. That is the effect what? That second baby will be died. The cause of what? Erythroblastosis. Okay, clear everyone?